Fellas, let's talk about the electrical gremlins in this truck. So I've had quite a few of them. Lord willing, I won't forget any of them. But the biggest one that really rubs me the wrong way, is the remote. Sometimes this remote won't work at all. Most of the time you're like right outside of the vehicle and it works. So the remote on this thing sucks. There's some kind of interference. So once in a while you can't unlock your vehicle or lock it per se. But for the most part, it's a serious annoyance of mine. You know, what's the point of having a limited mega cab if you can't remote start it from 20 feet, right outside your house, or stuff like that. Or you're across the parking lot, your kid wants to get in the truck, you can't lock it. Really annoying. Next one is this thing. I need some more water. I'm getting tired. This thing has a long crank, random crank kind of issue, and what it does here, hold on a second. What it'll do, like, it'll crank for a long time and then it'll fire up. It really makes you uneasy knowing that you have a brand new vehicle, but you might be dealing with a lot more than just an old vehicle issue. So there's definitely something going on with the software, the calculation, the crank position. I'm guessing is the issue because it's random. It did not fire once. Like, it cranked and it timed out and it did not fire up. That only happened once. Rest times it kind of just cranks for a while and then it does fire. So when it did not fire, I just shut everything off, opened the door, closed the door, and fired up. And it fired up like nobody's business, just mind its own thing, moving along, right? So that's that. One thing that's really annoying is the depth gauge. It fluctuates on its own. It's been doing it less lately. It's a software glitch is what I'm understanding. I know they had an update to address that already, but it did not address it all the way. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like, it used to send me messages, oh, you're out of depth, go refill, or you'll be in limp mode, and start a countdown. Don't do that no more. But it'll fluctuate anywhere from full to quarter tank. So that's super annoying. Alrighty. Next gremlin. Dave, what am I forgetting? I feel like there's something else that's really bugging me about this thing. Oh, the heated seats. So the auto comfort thing just kind of works as it pleases. I know it kicks in at 40s or some 42 Fahrenheit or something like that. But with that being said, it doesn't always kick on, which is really annoying. I mean, you remote start this thing, everything's good. You get in your truck, the heater's gone, but your seats are ice cold. So that sucks. That really sucks as well. It's like a 70-30. 70% of the time it works, 30% of the time it doesn't. It's not a heat thing because, like, I'm confident that it should have engaged at 37 degrees, 40, 32 the other day. Yeah, I mean, these are the temps where it did not engage, which is really annoying. Alright, shit. So, with that being said, that's another one. There's something else. I'm missing something else that really bothered me. I can't put a finger on it. Oh. So the stinking dash. So the cluster, right? The cluster. Speedometer, whatever you want to call it. When the lights come on, meaning that outside is dark, this thing is blaring. Just full blast. High beams on, right in your face. And there's no settings for me to dim this thing. I don't know where I could dim it. So sometimes I gotta go in there and turn it off, turn it back on. Usually does it, but sometimes I gotta do a few times. And then it'll turn on dim mode, right? So this dimmer thing don't work all the time. That's super upsetting. Because I can't drive I got pretty sensitive eyes. That's one thing I struggle with. already cheated me out of my wooden steering wheel and shoved in tech in here that I just don't care. That screen needs to go. Ram, if you're listening, please save me $50 and keep your screen next time, so I don't have to go hunting for a glove box to replace it with. Anyways, fellas, as always, may the good Lord bless you. May y'all have a mighty fine day, and my experience with this vehicle is 35,590 miles. So it's not my first day, it's not my first